Welcome to another special edition of Chief Rocket TV, where music, fashion, and politics collide in association with Trillvision. I am your host. My name is Q Nice. You know, when you talk about people and when you talk about the environment, there's so much that's going on with the environment nowadays, you know, with trash cleanup projects that are going on in different neighborhoods and different communities, and also what's going on with our water, which is very important. You know, we use water all the time, especially to drink and also go swimming in. So there's a wonderful organization that is here with us tonight, which is called SOS, which is Save Our Surf. So we have surfers that are here, we have celebrities that are here, and it's all about cleaning up the waters and cleaning up this pollution, and also going into a renewal process, not only for the community and for the city, but also for the future and for our kids. That's what's up next on this edition of Chief Rocket TV. Music, fashion, and politics collide. And we have the founder right here with us. How are you tonight?
I'm excellent. Thank you very much.
And happy birthday.
Thank you.
Tell us about this event. Why is this event so important?
I just couldn't think of a better event for my birthday. Right now we're raising money for, so far, Project Save Our Surf, which I founded 4 years ago because I'm a surfer. Nice. And the water is very crappy in Santa Monica. And so I couldn't think of a better gift for my birthday than to have people come and buy Fraser Sterling's jewelry. She's made a gorgeous design for us, and luckily Fred Siegel has gotten behind us to clean up the bay. We have some great beneficiaries. You know, we're really focusing this year on freshwater initiatives and building wells in Africa for a lot of children who don't have fresh water. And there's like, you know, 1 out of 500 kids don't have fresh water. So the fact that we can, you know, you can buy a bracelet and provide kids with, you know, 10 kids with fresh water for a year is pretty cool, and plus gift yourself in the process. Standing next to me is probably, you could say, a legend in the game of surfing, and just really getting out there and really hitting the waves. We have my man PT, who is here with us. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's great to be here tonight to celebrate Tanna's birthday.
Absolutely. We talked to her about that earlier. She's really having a great time, and she's so stoked that everybody is out here. Tell me a little bit about this event. Why is it important to support and be a part of this event?
Well, Project Save Our Surf is to keep our oceans, you know, surfable. I mean, that's what it's all about, is attending to the ocean, which has been so kind to all of us, not just the surfers, everybody. I mean, it's our natural playground, and I think at times we forget that, and there's been a lot of damage done to it in the last 30, 40 years. But now, you know, through things like Project Save Our Surf and Surfrider Foundation, the Heal Our Bay right here, the right things are being done, and I think we're making progress, but we can't stop the mission of trying to keep the oceans clean.
As far as like cleaning up the water and the environment, is it a long process? Is it very difficult to get individuals behind that to help clean the water?
I was really surprised because I thought it would be a lot more difficult than it was. And you know, we started 4 years ago when the economy was kind of, you know, still in a good place, and then, but it hasn't tapered off. People are there. They want to help. There's a lot of hope that I've learned from this. There's a lot of gratitude that I've learned from this. You know, people really want to see their children swimming in fresh water. I mean, in clean water in the Santa Monica Bay. You know, because we basically have a D+ grade on our chart as far as A through F, you know, as far as and that's kids swimming, you know, right down here. And so this is the most widely populated beach in Los Angeles County, and so we want our kids swimming and not getting nose infections, ear infections, you know, being able to take surf lessons and doing surf camp in the summer and not have to worry about that. So yeah, so it's so people are really behind that, and it's not a hard cause to have people get behind. But I am really, really pleased that Fred Siegel has joined on to be a part of us. This is pretty cool. I mean, come on.
This is fantastic, definitely. How you feeling tonight, man?
Man, I couldn't feel any better, man. God has just been blessing tremendously, and you know, the whole thing today, the reason Save the Surf, you know, the whole ocean and everything that's going on with that, you got to support that. Anything I can do to raise awareness for that, because it's getting into the water, and you know, there's a lot of things people don't even realize about it, you know. Right.
With all that you do, I know that you're busy. We really appreciate your time. We understand that, you know, with this whole project, there have been some things that have been just overlooked when it comes to our water, how it's been polluted for over the 30, 40 years now. What do you think with all of that pollution, how it affects not only just people, but also the city?
Don't drink tap water, ever, ever. I think that, you know, we need more events like this. We need more things that are going to raise awareness to it, so people don't make a difference. You know, if everybody does not pollute the water, and the message gets out, and the message keeps getting out, and this, you know, you'll feel like maybe dropping a Coke can or something, whatever, and then you realize, and you don't drop that Coke can, and you have a million people not dropping that Coke can, we can make a difference. You know, so it's all about awareness.
My name is Daniel Zacapa. I've been blessed with a new television series on primetime network television ABC, Steven Spielberg's The River. Yes. And I leave Friday for 12 weeks in Hawaii. I know you all felt really bad for me, right? I'm so sorry.
Tell me about this event a little bit more. You know, SOS. Why is it so important? It's when we're talking about water, we're talking about the pollution, you know, in our oceans.
Conservation of water all around the world. The issues now that companies and governments want to privatize water, the use. I mean, and that's like, you know, I mean, you got to have water to live.
Exactly.
Be a human being, and we just got to take care of this planet much more than we are now, than ever before, given the economy and what's happening around the world. People impoverished, and we, blessed to live here in Santa Monica, need to take care of this pristine, beautiful Pacific Ocean that is on our doorstep, and so it's an important cause to be involved with.
All right, Q Nice back here, right here on the blue carpet event. This is the SOS Save Our Surfs, and we got this gentleman right here. I'm going to let him introduce himself, because when he came up with cameras and everybody. So
it's crazy. It's crazy. Hi, I'm Galen Gering. How are you? Pleasure to be here.
Galen, how you doing, man?
Good, good. Traffic wasn't that bad. It's a nice thing. I mean, in LA, you count your blessings, right? Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this event, SOS. Why is it so important that you're here and that this event is happening right now?
Well, I don't know how important it is that I'm here, but I'm here to support SOS. Obviously, you know, the oceans are a very valuable resource for us, and we need to protect them. We need to not treat them like they're a trash can. Well, right now the cameras are here because Jenna, who's actually here, say hi. We're starting a show which is going to air on September 25th on E! Called Dirty Soap, which is basically, yeah. Uh-oh. Why does everyone say that when they hear the title? No, it's not a porno. Not that we know as of yet. But basically, it's an unprecedented look behind the scenes at a lot of soap actors. Not a lot, but there are a few of us who in some way or another either we're on a show or have had exposure to it, and it's really interesting and challenging job. And so you get not only to see what it's like for us at work, but also, you know, out at events like this, or just dealing with the pressures of everyday life, which as you know yourself are vast, right? So so far so good. It's been a lot of fun to shoot, and September 25th, 10 p.m. on E! Check it out.
Sounds good. Well, thank you so much, and continue success.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to be here.
As far as like with the city of Los Angeles, are they playing a role in this at all as far as helping to clean up our waters?
Well, I think everyone's paying more attention. There's no question. I mean, if you're the city of Los Angeles and we're right here in Santa Monica, I mean, one of the natural resources is the beach. If the beach isn't clean, the tourists don't want to come here. They come here to go to the beach. And if it's filthy and they're going to get sick, that's not going to do much for Santa Monica tourism. So I think there's a way more consciousness of the ecological problems we have with stuff going into the oceans. And before we just didn't care about it, and now a lot more people are paying attention, and that's the whole mission with Tanna's project Save Our Surf.
Here's a big question. When was the last time you were surfing?
Well, very recently. I actually just competed in a Masters event in Rio. I just got back from being in Rio, and we have the ASP World Championship Masters for guys over 50. I did terrible. but being with all the old guys that were on tour in the 70s, it was a great reunion. We hadn't done it for 8 years, and all the champs were there. And to do it in a place like Rio, you can only imagine, right?
PT, we thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
All right.
Continued success.
Thank you.